Kevin, it's a sense of deja vu today, rather like New Year's Day, a goalless draw here against Leiston, who came and proved to be very difficult to break down. And unfortunately, sides are paying you the compliment of playing defensively, and I'm not imagining it's a compliment that you're enjoying.
I guess in some ways, I think when you take stock of the whole afternoon, I suppose you can, as you say, take it as a little bit of a compliment. But I'm not bothered about compliments. I want to win games, and we got in lots of good areas and haven't really worked the ball across the face of their goal particularly well enough to open them up and give ourselves good scoring chances. Too many times, the cross is going into the box from not necessarily wide, real wide areas, where even narrow areas that didn't join up and didn't give us anything, or just piecing that last little bit together. But certainly lots of positives with again, a clean sheet. We looked solid and strong, but equally you're always mindful that at 0-0, a breakaway moment, a sporadic moment, and fair play to Leiston, they nearly had one there. They hit the bar. It would have been disappointing for us, but I think you look how hard the players are working for one another and what they do for one another, and that bit of endeavour and desire. And just if we get into the sharp end and we need to improve that, clearly that's something we'll continue to work on and hopefully improve.
Sure. You did have a little cameo from new signing Matty Stenson today. I think fans here who remember his first spell will kind of have an idea of what he's about. We saw little glimpses of that, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, the control and the shot that he's had that's narrowly over the bar is a fantastic moment. And perhaps obviously on reflection of the result, the game was going to take some sort of moment like that. It's just a bit unfortunate it hasn't worked the target. It's a terrific bit of skill and quality, and hopefully Matty can come here and add a little bit of pressure for places along the front line, and hopefully improve our scoring record there. It's probably it's the weakest area of a game at the moment. We've shown we can keep clean sheets, but and that's not just down to the strikers. That's everybody that's got to weigh in and score goals and take moments and work the target better. So it's a team situation, and something that, like I say, that I know the lads are understanding and will want to work hard to try and rectify.
I was about to say that is it principally hard work that will I wouldn't say fix that, because but will improve that situation.
Yes, and whatever hard work looks like, isn't it? It's just if you need to sit behind a screen and understand and recognise where to put the ball, and sometimes we may be searching to be too accurate with what we're looking to do, and as silly as that may sound, you've just got to leave the ball in an area just to encourage strikers to go and get in that second 6-yard box and work the moment. But when your quality deserts you in those crucial areas, you will find life tough and games tight. And I think we've made strides in that. We're harder to beat now, and we don't, touch wood, hopefully give so many opportunities to the opposition. People are coming here and making life difficult for us. We have to understand that. So I suppose in some ways, as you say, that is a little bit of a compliment, but just being ruthless and nasty and finishing the job is what we're searching for.
Sure, and you speak about moments a lot. It's just potentially, in some of those situations, it's about somebody seeing that opportunity and being able to take it, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, how many times we get in shooting positions and the ball, sailing over the bar or wide of the target, and just to improve that and work the goalkeeper better, we'll see us have more moments and score more goals. If you're making the goalie make saves, you're kind of doing the right thing, and it's very fine lines, and sides make it hard for us to work the target. They're disciplined and organised, and it doesn't come easy. But again, then I think we understand, similar to like Mickle, over how we, when we get ourselves in the lead and how we manage the game thereafter. I think we made improvements as a group. But it's the hardest thing in football, isn't it? Scoring goals, and obviously we do need to do that better. We do need to be more clinical when moments present. And like I say, they're not always easy moments that we find ourselves in. Some can be from distance, but I just need to understand for what reason that our understanding or a bit of quality deserts us out in those moments on too regular occasion.
Sure, and I imagine the disappointment, aside from the fact that you want to win the game, you want to win every game, not being able to do that in front of your home supporters, I would imagine, is probably just an extra little bit of disappointment in that.
Yeah, it is. You want to be strong at home, and I think by and large we've done pretty well. But yeah, it's it's about winning football games, not drawing football games, and just finding that extra little bit that makes the difference. And again, similar to Bromsgrove, we haven't come up with the goods, but there's still lots of solid displays there and lots of quality displays there. You look at us across the back and through the midfield, and some of the play across the front line is really good at times, but in front of goal, that's our Achilles heel at the moment. We need to do better at that, and whoever that is that grasps the nettle, doesn't matter, as long as we're getting ourselves in a position to win the game.
Sure. It's 2 games on the road now, weather permitting. We have the frost covers being put on behind us, as you might be able to hear. But yeah, games against Stamford on Tuesday and against Royston. I mean, just think, conversely, do those games potentially, I won't say easier, but the fact that the onus might be on the home side a little bit to do a little bit more, does that perhaps open it up a little bit for the team?
Yeah, potentially. Obviously we played Mickle and that was a very open game, and there were moments there where Brandon's had to make 1 or 2 saves, and we may have lived a little bit dangerously, but they are right at the very sharp end of it, and we have to respect that. They've been free scoring and are able to score goals. It's something that we've got to work hard together to rectify and hopefully improve. And with Matty coming in, hopefully he's part of the solution to that problem.
Sure. And is there scope perhaps for any more additions in that? I know there's you would always be keen to add more, but you're aware that you're working within a budget, but is there any room there?
Yeah, hopefully so. Like I say, there's one player in particular I'd like to bring into the club, and we'll see how that develops in the next couple of days. Obviously, it's been documented that we missed out on one earlier in the week. That can happen, and again, it was a striking option that I'm sure would have, like I say, he's got a good number of goals to his game and would have added something to what we are. So yeah, we never stop looking and trying to improve the group. As I said to the lads before the start there, if good players become available and we can work them within the budget, then that's what we'll try and do. But credit to the group that we've got there. They've been pretty consistent over this last little while, and they haven't, like I say, there hasn't been as such a need to rush out and try to bring anybody into the group. I think the additions that we made over a period, in Sam and Reese and Ellis coming in, and now Matty, it's starting to evolve and take shape, and hopefully continues to move forward with results alongside good performances. So yeah, it's about growing the group. It doesn't stand still, and we'll never stand still. I never want to think that we've got it cracked and it's just where it needs to be. You've always got to stay on the lookout for good players that are going to improve you.
Kevin, we appreciate your time as always. Thanks very much.
Thank you.